What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Game Night with Retro. So it is the season finale here, and we are taking on the San Diego Chargers. But before we get to that, before we get to the game, let's just talk about things here for a little bit. So things are kind of up in the air right now. A lot of things aren't settled yet. So as of right now, out of the 6 divisions, only 2 division winners have been crowned so far. The Dolphins have won the East, right? And then the Chicago Bears won the NFC Central. Other than that, the other 4 divisions are up for grabs. The winner hasn't been crowned yet. But let's just look at our division right now. Our division, and plus there is playoff spots at stake. I'm going to say probably between the Steelers. Who knows? I mean, Steelers, Oilers, or I'm going to say Jets. I'm going to say those 3 teams are fighting over one spot. Unless somehow Cincinnati would lose, and then they would be, there's so many possibilities. But let's just look at our division. So here we are with 1 game left. We're there at the top at 11-4, but Kansas City and Seattle are right there, just 1 game back at 10-5. So if they would win, they could win. And if we would lose, then it's going to be points calculation because we all 3 would have the same record. But for us, it's simple. If we win the division, or if we win this game against the Chargers, bam, we win the division. Done deal, right? Plain and simple. But Kansas City and Seattle, they played before us, so we're going to know before we play our game if we're going to need to win or not. Because if Kansas City and Seattle, if they both lose, we win by default because we already have 1 more win than they do right now. They'd be 10-6, and at worst we'd be 11-5. So if they lose, we win the division. But if they win, then that puts the pressure on us to where we need to win too to get the division title. So we'll see what happens, right? I mean, who knows what could, I just don't like it when it comes down to points calculation. If I can win it, control our own destiny, go out and take care of business and win. Yeah, that's what you want to do, but don't always work out that way. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So we're going to skip through the other games. We're going to do it here in real time and watch it happen together. And we'll see what happens. So let's get these games a-rolling. So yep, I'm just gonna hit game start. I already hit auto skip, and we're gonna just whatever happens. I'm skipping it, not doing the games individually. That way, there's no reset. So whatever happens. Okay, it's a one-time deal here. So, all right, let's look. Ooh, Chicago beat 49ers. But they still won the division because Dallas beat Atlanta. Haha. 49ers, once again, right? Division champs. Ooh, Minnesota won. We wasn't crowned division champ, so let's go look and see what happened. Ooh, the Chiefs lost. But the Seahawks won. So now, since the Seahawks won, we got to go out. We got to go out and win this game to 100% know we're going to win the division. If we lose against the Chargers, then it's going to go to points calculation, Okay, so yeah. No other teams was crowned division champs. Oh wow, look at that mess. What did I say? I was like, if the Bengals lose and the other two teams win, now look at that. Nothing's been determined yet. Now that's weird. That hasn't been determined yet for this division because they've all played their games. The only thing that hasn't been played yet is the Jets and Miami got to play. So that's going to like determine the final playoff spot. But it looks like the Bengals are going to win this division because they're at the top right now because of points calculation, right? So I guess it's just waiting till we the Jets and Dolphins play because of they're going to have to go by points calculation. If the Jets would win, they'd have 9-7 record, and then they'd have to do points calculation there. So yeah, I'm going to say Bengals are going to be division champs because there they are right now. No more games to play for anybody, and we got 3 teams going to the playoffs right here. Denver, Seattle, and Kansas City. So that only leaves 3 more spots, which 2 of those spots will be taken by Cincinnati and Miami. So that only leaves 1 spot that's going to be fought over by the Jets, Oilers, and Steelers. So whoever's better on the points overall. 319, let's see. Steelers are 319. The Oilers are actually in trouble because they allowed 2 more points than they scored. And so just by that, just by that, I'm going to say the Oilers are out because Steelers are ahead of them as of right now because they have, they've scored 7 more points than the opponents did. So Oilers are out. So now it's just going to come down to the Jets and the Steelers. So right now the Steelers have scored 7 more points. And the Jets are actually better when it comes to the points. But they got to win yet, though. Because if they lose, they're 8-8. Right? And they got to play Miami, the last game of the season. So that's next after our game. So I'm going to say if the Jets win that game, I think they're in the playoffs. But if they lose, then I think the Steelers are in the playoffs. Alright, that's the scenario. That's the playoff scenario on the AFC side. So let's get this party started here. Take on the Chargers. Final week of the season. Let's go out and win this game and win the division. We do that, we get a bye week, so that can be the difference in having to play a wild card game or not. Chargers win the toss and elect to receive. David Treadwell gets us underway at Jack Murphy Stadium. Nate Lewis back to receive the care. Ooh, Nate Lewis is hurt on the play. It's not starting good for the Chargers. Always a tough opponent, these Chargers. And they are just playing for dignity. Their season's over, so there you go.
Ready, down, put.
Tolliver finds Butts on his first pass. Gain of 9 yards.
Ready, down, put.
It's a flea flicker. Tolliver finds Anthony Miller. He looks like he's out of bounds. His feet are on the line. He fumbles, but it goes out of bounds. Talk about walking the tightrope. Shit. He was tippy-toeing, but he was... Tolliver throws. Ooh, that was close. It's an end around the Quinterly. No. Jeez, he didn't get faked out by that. Oh, Chargers on the board first. See what Winder's on good. 31. Yep. That's Sewell on 31 also. 31. And I actually might put Sewell in since he's on good because he's got better receptions and he's got the same speed as Winder. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Put Winder on the kickoff. Teal is bad. K is bad. So, all right, let's do it. Let's do this.
Ready, down, put.
Chargers ready for Steve Sewell third on the first play. Nice. Elway finds Vance Johnson. Nice. Two missed tackles and he got more yardage.
Ready, down, put.
Man, Michael Young could have just ran around the guy. He probably would have had a touchdown. He just ran straight to him.
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
I don't know. Maybe Sewell ain't too. I don't know. He just ain't running that good. We're gonna put Winder back in there. Winder does have a little bit better hitting power, just a notch, but oh my God! It's Winder again. The second time this year he's gotten hurt. Jeez, just trying to get something going, and bam, that happens, right? Green's on that. I got 3 guys on bad. I guess put K in there. Third and goal from the 1.
Ready, down, put.
That way is stuffed. The Broncos are going for it.
Ready, down, put.
Chargers is ready for it.
Ready, down, put.
We was ready for that.
Ready, down, put.
Oh, come on. Get him in there. Get him in there. Ah, could have got a safety. 3rd and 10.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Oh my gosh, you let Butts get him out of there like that. Wow.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
It's a flea flicker. Tolliver throwing for Miller. It's batted down.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
3rd and 4. Come on, defense. Yeah, we was ready for Butch.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Oh, wow.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Away finds Michael Young.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Nice catch, man. Vince Johnson. All right, guys, let's get it in there. It's time.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Boy, here we are, 2-yard line.
Punt, 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 punt.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
All right. Steve Sewell, baby. Got it in there finally. Yeah, I should have, looking back on it now, I should have took the field goal earlier, but when you're that close, it's like, oh, come on, we can get a yard or two, right?
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Marion Butts, a fake reverse.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Tackling, guys. I'm just pushing buttons. I know probably doesn't do anything, but I'm just trying to help here, huh?
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Ooh, I think that was a touchdown saving tackle there. Whoever it was I was either Mecklenburg or Greg Cragen or Mumford, one of those two guys, one of those three guys. All right, let's do it. Got a second half here. Ooh, Clarence Gaze putting up a good effort there.
Down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
3rd and 10.
Ready,
Treadwell can make it from there, we're going to give him a chance. I think he can. Just the kick is up. Yes, Denver's got the lead. David Treadwell, baby, nice kick. That was a long one too. Them long ones you don't know. But he lined it up perfectly, and well, not perfectly because it did hit the upright, but glad to have the lead. Good kick, bud.
Down. Punt, 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 punt. Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt.
Third and 10,
Ready, down.
guys.
Punt, 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 punt.
Yeah, Mark Mudford sacks Tolliver. Denver's defense rises up. Yes. Wow, what a punt. Yep, good punt.
Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt. Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt. Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt.
Come on, John. Finds Vance Johnson. Nice. Vance is having a great day. Big, huge day for Vance Johnson today.
Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt.
Oh, he finds Michael Young. Down to 12.
Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt.
Yes! Nice drive. 91-yard drive, right? Awesome. We want that division, baby. We want it. We want to win it. We want to win it on our own, not by points calculation, if we can. So, yes. Oh boy, Caravello with that return. Jeez.
Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt. Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt.
Mark Mudford sacks Tolliver again.
Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt.
Tolliver play action. He's throwing deep for early. Incomplete. Yes. Okay, they're going. John Carney's going to attempt a long field goal. The kick is up. Wow, he nailed it. The kickers today, huh? Both of them made a couple long ones there. All right, gotta get back to work here.
Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt. Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt.
Ah, man, you should have threw it to Vance. He was open again.
Ready, down. Punt, 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 punt.
Dang it, he was covered that time. Well, we're going to have to punt. Don't like to, but No choice. Ooh, 17-10. Come on, defense. Haha, yeah.
Ready, down, put.
There goes Marion Butts. All right. I got him. Okay. 3rd and 9. This is a 4-down territory, too. The Chargers are going to go for it, you know. It's a flea flicker. Ooh. One more down, guys. One more down.
Ready, down, put.
Call for play action. Yes! Incomplete. Denver takes over on downs.
Ready, down, put.
3-yard run. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I need some blocking here, guys. Come on. All right. Decent run there. Chargers use their last timeout.
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
Nice. Yes! Nice play, guys. We got the division. It's ours. That'll be the final play. Good second half, right? Elway 66%, 242 yards, no interceptions. Awesome, right? And Vance Johnson, 4 catches, 157 yards. Yeah, Elway and Vance was definitely hooking up this game. So after that, the Broncos are division champs, baby. Yeah! And we did it without Bobby Humphrey. Coach mode. How about that? Final game of the season. Miami Dolphins, New York Jets. If the Jets win, and they do, I believe that might put them in the playoffs. We'll have to see. Jets win in an upset over 17-13, and we'll see what happens. It's probably going to show the Miami Bengals division champs. Yep. Cincinnati Bengals division champs, which I thought that would be. Not sure about the other divisions yet. They haven't been announced yet. Dallas Cowboys. How about that? Let's see who made it in. Yeah, the Jets made it in. Look at that. Jets and Dolphins from that division. Just the Bengals there. Steelers and Oilers 9-7 out. And Broncos, Seahawks, and Chiefs from the West. Oh, look at that. Cowboys, Cardinals, and Eagles. And just the Bears there. 3, 4, and then, yep. 49ers and Falcons. Cool. A little bit different teams this time around, huh? let's look at this schedule again. Playoff schedule. So we got the Seahawks and the Chiefs and the wild card. So the winner of that will travel to Denver to take on the Broncos, and then we got the Jets and the Bengals and the other wild card, and the winner of that will go to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Over here, we got the Falcons and the Cardinals and the wild card, different. The Eagles and Cowboys, and then we got the Bears and the 49ers with the week off. But yeah, let's go back to these divisions here. Yeah, Miami finished the season 13-3. They had, I believe, they had the best record. Yeah, they was 11-5. They was one game better than us. We finished 12-4. Yeah. Well, look at that. Cowboys won the division only by points calculation, because them and the Cardinals had the same record, 10-6. But look at the Eagles. They was flying high for a good part of the season there, you know. Well, Cowboys started out 3-0 on top, but then they kind of, you know, took a dive, and then but the Eagles Eagles was there in first place for a good while, but then they just kind of, I'm going to say they kind of faded out the home stretch of the season, right? When when you want to be getting better and making that playoff push, the Eagles kind of faltered, it seemed like. Only the Bears from that division. How about the Falcons and the Cardinals, right? Cool. Different teams. And even the Jets here, right? The Jets. And the Seahawks. That's kind of different too. Seahawks don't make the playoffs that often. So there you go, guys. The season is in the books for the Broncos. Taking him through a season here. You can see Bobby Humphrey there. He did not touch the ball. He has no stats. So what did we finish here with Elway? Oh, look at that. Just over 3,000 yards passing on that last pass to Steve Sewell, right? Because I figured, I was like, yeah, what the heck? They're probably going to think we're going to run it. So what I did, called the bootleg, and he hit Sewell up there for the touchdown. So a season of coaching them without Humphrey. There's Elway's stats: 52%, for 3,008 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. 15 runs, 71 yards, and 5 touchdowns on the ground. I mean, that's I know, Ray, you did a lot better with the Berg, and I probably would too. But like I said, not bad for what I was. I think it could have been worse. I think that's actually pretty decent numbers for what we had to work with, and just mainly relying on the passing game, because the running game was not that. We'll just look at the numbers here. Steve Sewell, 136 yards rushing. He had more receiving yards, right? Sammy Winder, yeah, look at that. 130 yards rushing. Our main rushing guy was Melvin Bratton. 459 yards, 9 touchdowns. He was our best runner. So he's on excellent. So he's probably going to be our tailbacks going our first playoff game. Vance Johnson had a monster game that last game. So he finished 21 catches, 877, 5 touchdowns. Mark Jackson, he didn't even have a catch that last game, because I think that's the same stats he had before. But he had 1,100 yards, almost 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns. So Mark Jackson was the man. Ricky Nattil, just that one catch, 23 yards, and some punt returns, but not too much. Ricky Nattil was of the three amigos. Ricky Nattil was the weakest. Mark Jackson and Vance Johnson had a lot more stats and put a lot more work in what he did. and he didn't even last as long either. Michael Young, decent, 21 catches, 421 yards, got the 1 touchdown. Clarence K helped out some there, 169 yards, had a touchdown. Paul Green, he in the return. What did we finish? David Treadwell. He finished season 9 of 10 of field goals, 9 of 10, and 42 out of 44 in extra points. He did have a couple of extra points blocked. Here's Horan. We punted 7 times, 56-yard average. Ron Holmes had 2 sacks. Let's look at the stats. Nothing for Greg Cragen. Warren Powers had 3 sacks. Mecklenburg had 2 sacks. Michael Brooks 9 sacks and an interception. Haha. Mark Munford 17 sacks. Yeah, he's the pick play sacker. Simon Fletcher no sacks. Yeah, he don't get too much stats. Wyman Henderson no interceptions, but he did get a sack. Tyrone Braxton 3 interceptions, 11 yards return. Steve Atwater 2 interceptions. And Dennis Smith 7 interceptions. So there's our stats for the season. What did we finish on rankings here? Offense. I bet we were pretty low. Holy cow, look at that. We have the worst ranked offense in the league, right? Look at that. Only 796 total rushing yards. So here's rushing. Wow, we actually were better than the Browns rushing. The Browns had worse rushing than we did. Passing, where are we at on passing? Okay, we're number 11 on passing. But yeah, total offense, worst total offense because of just the running game. Only not quite 800 yards rushing for the team, right? That's team rushing. So yeah, but the defense, how was we on defense? Number 1 defense. Chiefs were number 2, Ray. Number 1 against the pass. And yep, 25 against the run. Yeah, I figured that because you're going to give up more runs than you are passing on, especially coach mode, right? Let's see, where'd LA rank in the NFL leaders here? There he is, number 12. Ranked number 12 for the season. I'm going to say I think I had a better season with Elway than I thought I would. Honestly. Right? So, let's see. Receiving yards. Might be up here with yards with Jackson. Yeah, he's number 6 in yardage. How about touchdowns? Receiving touchdowns. There he is, number 7 on touchdowns with 13. How about average? I bet Vance Johnson should be up there with average yards per reception. Haha, look at that. Number 1 and number 2, baby. Jackson and Johnson. Jackson averaged 43.5 yards per catch, and Johnson was 41.7 yards per catch. So yeah, over 40. They over 40-yard average. That shows you we're throwing it deep down the field. No dinking and dunking here. Now, hey, Mike Rand was the number 1 punter with the 56-yard average. Who's the sack leader this year? Dennis Bird of the Jets, huh? Followed by Ken Harvey of the Cardinals. There's Mark Munford. He's up there, 17. He's number 6. Pick play sacker. Huh. And Derek Thomas must have had it off here. I don't see him nowhere. I'll have to check him out real quick. Who's the interception leader? Gilbert of the Chargers. Wow, 13 interceptions. And 1 was returned for a touchdown. Woodruff on Pittsburgh had 1 returned for a touchdown. Yeah, there's Dennis Smith. He's tied for number 2. We got, well, wow, look how many guys are tied for number 2 there that had 7 interceptions. Alright, Derek only had 9 sacks. He'll just 2 sacks. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. There's the season. It's a wrap in the books. Now, the regular season, that is. Now the postseason begins. Leave me some comments below. What should we do with the playoffs here? Should I just strictly play do my game, or should we do every game? Like, I just pick a team and just strictly coach a team, right? Oh, leave me some comment. Leave me your thoughts in below. What should I play every playoff game and coach, like pick a team and coach one, or let the computer play against each other? What, or just simulate it? Yeah, leave me your thoughts and let me know. Some interesting matchups, though. Yeah, Cardinals and Falcons. Those are 2 teams you don't see in the playoffs that often. And the Seahawks, and then probably the Jets. So there we are. We finished the season 12-4, and that's actually what the Broncos finished that year in '91, 12-4, right? So, anyways, I think it's going to do it for the video. Thanks once again for joining me. Leave me your thoughts below on this game we played against the Chargers and the season, right? The season we had. How do you think I did? How did I do coaching the Broncos to a 12-4 record without Bobby Humphrey? I think I did okay. Not bad, right? Pretty good, right? I'm not one to toot my own horn or anything, but still, that's pretty good without Humphrey, right? Just coaching. So, with those other running backs. But yeah, leave me your thoughts down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is your first time to the channel, tap subscribe, then the bell, ding ding, so you're notified when I upload new videos. So until next time, guys, keep it retro. Come Lord Jesus.